Alright guys, welcome back to my video. It's been a long time since I ever posted one, and today I have a friend with me who wants to explain what she does. Her name is Miss Claudia Liu. Please take the stage.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Suteb. It's so nice to be here. You asked the right question, what do I do? Because I've been asking myself all my life about what do I really do, because I have so many interests. But there's one thing I'm doing right now is that I created a cartoon character. It's a pig. I don't know, have you ever seen that pig yet?
You presented it in CIS, so...
Yes, okay. So I think it will be helpful if I show you something.
Okay.
I don't know where should I... Okay, so it's like this.
Okay.
So this is the cartoon character that I created. Everybody can see that. So, and I created during my boring class, during the law school class, and then out of doodling with my
While you were studying, or?
Well, I'm in a class and studying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just feel like I need to talk to somebody about lunch and all that, and then they come out, and so I've been working on this pig until now.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
You've been to a lot of places. You were the eligibility officer at UNHCR in Switzerland, I guess.
That was in Bangkok.
In Bangkok?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And you teach in many universities, but now you're currently teaching in only one.
Yes, Thammasat University.
And you're a great public speaker, and you won yesterday.
Yes, I won. That was my first time to participate. It's called a kind of like a slam spoken poetry competition.
Rap battle.
Yes. Yes. It was really hip. And then met many wonderful people. There was really good vibes and very encouraging environments. So I decided to take a shot. I've never done that before. So, that also represents my pig, who is very audacious and bold and just fearless. So I think I should be the living sample for that. Yeah.
So, while representing your pig on such a big platform, CIS. Yeah, CIS. You must have represented it in many other platforms as well.
Well, mostly it's on line stickers, and also I put it on Facebook. But right now I'm thinking of branding it to a global level. So that is really my big dream and my goal for the next 3 years, to kind of like push the pig to. The character of this pig is very bold, honest. He's not a normal, conventional type of pig. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking like, no, I have to, kickstart with this vibe of everybody, come on, down to earth, and then be raw and naked. Yeah.
Has there been any problems while promoting your pig?
Yes.
Like?
My own laziness.
That's a big problem.
Yes. Yes. Well, this pig, because I'm the one that's doing the creation, and therefore when I'm promoting it, sometimes you need to be really disciplined in, okay, how many posts you have to put on in Facebook, be consistent, everything you have to do as a startup. Okay, but since I'm the only one that's creating this, and then I'm the one that's doing the marketing, I'm the one that's doing the video, and so in the long run, I feel like, okay, it's just the character of my pig. He's not consistent. So I have to conquer myself. So that's the challenge.
Okay. So have you faced any negativity from people?
From people? No, as there were times that I draw something, there's no like. That was like, ouch. People don't like my humor, people don't like my stories, or what. Yeah, but then in the long run, I was thinking like, wait a second, this is my pig. So, does the pig care? I mean, the pig doesn't really care. The pig has to voice out what she really wants to voice out. So
the pig goes on.
Oh yeah, the pig goes on. And then when pig goes on, and people feel like, wow, this is a cool pig. I don't understand what she's saying sometimes, but oh yeah, I'm gonna like it. So yeah.
So you are so creative, first of all.
Oh,
You've got your own brand. You've got your own pig.
Yeah.
You are a teacher, a professor.
Yes.
And you are a public speaker, and you won a poetry battle.
Yes.
So, as far as I have seen in my 21 years of experience, I've seen that creative people are usually happy. Is it because they've got their own focus on a certain task that they want to achieve? Is it a certain goal? Is it because of a certain goal, or does creativity help a person get a better life?
I believe so. I think we are sort of in our own realm, our own flow, our own economy. So instead of looking outward to comparing ourselves all the time, I feel like with me, I'm just like, I am my own biggest challenge and journey. And so that's why I think that is why we kind of like feel crazy sometimes, like when outsiders look at us, and then we are just like in our own flow and we don't really care. But I think one thing that's really important is that you need to know who you belong, or like what is the inner part of you, what is your deepest faith. No matter you are Buddhist or Christian or something, I think it's important that you connect with that in order to battle with the outside world. If you can get it.
I get it. So it can be anything?
For me, I'm a Christian, so my faith is in Christ.
No, I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about the subject. It can be drawing, it can be fighting, it can be painting, it can be anything, right?
Yes. You mean about creativity?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just a channel of how you're going to express yourself.
Okay.
There's a phrase that's like I read in a book. It says like impression without expression equals depression. So you need to find out.
Again.
It's impression without expression.
Okay.
Then it's depression. So you will need to find out what is your channel of just outflowing that things that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you don't meet a sadist someday.
Okay. Yes.
It's always good to be good. Have you ever tried something else except of art?
I did.
Okay.
I've tried infant massage.
Infant massage.
Like being an infant massage instructor. Like,
okay, so you massage babies?
Massage babies. like
okay.
Teach parents how to massage baby. I've tried like spa therapy, like to learn about how to do beauty therapies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Indian head massage also.
Okay, with a lot of oil?
With a lot of what?
With a lot of oil?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's lots of oil, and I just feel like, wow, what a waste of money. Basically just pouring the oil and then you massage and it's just like maybe $10.
But it's really good for the hair, you know. If
It
you put
is.
oil.
Yeah. It's a type of therapy in which like it helps you to really relax and clear your mind. Yeah. So I think that's, and now I only do it to my mom. But,
okay.
Yeah. I'm not making money out of that.
For free.
Yeah, but I think it's important to really freely explore what you want. I have a confession, like I myself, I'm not a focused type of person. I have ADHD, so everything is my focus.
Okay.
And like for example, if a person have to read a book, if they can finish in one day, I will finish in maybe a year because I will be repeating lines. And
but are you consistent?
I'm not consistent at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but what I mean is saying that with my symptom, I would say I need this outlet. Like I need this performance, arts, and creativity whatsoever to be able to be consistent. Yeah.
Okay. So you would choose consistency over intensity.
Yeah.
Okay. And like I was talking to you before the interview, I spoke about arrogance. So, do you think people who are not happy in life usually end up being arrogant because of their weaknesses?
Like they are trying to hide something.
They are trying to hide something, but at the same time, they don't want to show their weaknesses to the world. So they are trying to stand tall, although they have nothing.
Okay.
Can that be the case?
That could be a case.
Okay.
That they try to hide their own fear, I think. I think people who are creative and who are a true leader, they are the opposite.
Okay.
They are an opposite. They remember how they come to that stage, and therefore they want to be even closer to people, to things. They want to be like, they want to be closer. They are filled with curiosity. They won't have that arrogance because they feel like you, like for example, you interviewing me here. Okay. I will feel one day, I don't know, you're gonna be like the next James Corden or the next talk show, host or something.
Okay.
So it's that attitude, yeah. So I think arrogance, you block yourself out, and I think for these type of people, I don't encourage you to insist on pushing through to deal with them. Why bother?
Why bother?
Yeah, why bother to deal with people who are really arrogant? But there's one thing you can do is to try to probe their heart. Like to talk to something that is in touch with their soul. You know?
But don't you think a person needs to be very close to the arrogant guy or girl in order to change them?
Like
you said it's better to talk to them.
Yes.
But then if I become arrogant, and I'm pretty sure sometime in my life I will be, and then that arrogance will go away. But during that phase, if a random person comes to me and talks, I'm not going to believe him. He or she needs to be close to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think so. It's very important to have good friends, skilled friends.
Uh-huh.
Not only good friends, skilled friends.
Yeah.
Because not only will you be good with them, you respect them because of their skill, their power. Mm-hmm. And that's how you can get away with arrogance. That's how you'll become a better person, and you'll get rid of that, phase. Mm-hmm. That's what I think, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I think it boils down to communication. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people seem arrogant in the first phase. But as you talk to them about their dog, about their, something like what's happening in their family, about just if you can just catch one point of their life that you kind of connected, then you grasp hold of that point and you talk about that, and then you will start getting to their heart, and you feel, oh, maybe I have a wrong perception about them. Maybe they're arrogant in this perspective. In this perspective, it's because there's something that happened with them in their past. And I think if you deal with them sincerely, you're able to get into the core of their heart. Yeah.
Okay. And talking about people, you must have met a lot of people in your life.
Yes.
And there are some sort of people that give you this intimidating vibe.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
As far as I've seen my friends, around certain people, they feel scared, nervous. For example, like I was telling you before, like that school teacher everybody used to have, that everyone was afraid of. We used to get intimidated by that teacher.
Okay.
It's not exactly that, but people can relate. So, is there a way to get over that intimidation and face your fears or something?
I'm gonna throw the question back to you.
Oh my God. Okay.
How did you face that type of fear in the past?
Me?
Yes.
As you see, when I was in school, I wasn't really a head-on guy. I used to evade problems. And as time went by, I realized that this has to change. Because whenever I used to get scared, I would evade that problem, definitely. But later on in the future, I would always end up in the same problem. And then it would stop not only my growth, but it would stop my dreams. So one day I just took a stand. Looked, for example, I would just face the problem. I wouldn't do anything super
there you
amazing.
Go. Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything extreme, but I would just try. I would fall, I would stand up again. I would try again, fall, stand up again.
Well, there you go. You got the answer to your own question. So did you regret any of those times when you faced it, you fall and you stand up again, fall, stand up again?
One thing that I've realized is that it's better to shoot and miss than not shoot at all. Now this is a quote from Conor McGregor. He's a multi-millionaire right now, a very good sportsman, and his quote is actually true. It's better, you can try 100 times and fail, but then you won't regret it in the future. But think of many different possibilities that this could have happened, that could have happened. When you try those 100 times, you know exactly what did happen. That rather than could and should, it's better to know what did happen.
Yeah. So I think you have a good point there, and that is exactly how I face the fear. Yeah. So I think for me, I have this. I have a problem with procrastination.
Procrastination.
Yeah, a lot. And it also comes from fear sometimes. And so in order to face it, I develop a routine of okay, I'm gonna count to 5 and make decision. If I'm in, I win already. If I don't get into that, then okay, I give myself another 5 counts. I just have to get in, no matter I'm prepared or not. I will be ready when I'm there anyway. So you treat it as an experiment. And as you practice more and more, I think you'll be fine. After like 3-4 times, you'll become like, oh my gosh, I can interview President Obama or Trump or whatsoever. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, I'm gonna make a phone call now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Like you are a professor, and I'm still a student in college. True.
Yes.
So and you have a lot of experience in a lot of fields.
Yes.
So is there anything that you would tell me not to do? Not to do. People tell me a lot of things that I should do. And I have some opinions over that, but I want to know things that I should not do at all.
Okay. Something that you should not do.
Should not do. You can take some time. You don't have to rush it.
Okay. Don't follow your heart. Yeah, that's my advice to you. I feel like heart sometimes it lies to you, and then it will tell you like, oh, this is not my calling. I'm not gonna do it. I don't feel comfortable about it. It must be because I'm not good. You know, it's like the heart is telling you those stuff, and then I think the world is giving you those things about like, oh, you have to always follow your dream. You have to follow something you really like. I would say, don't do that, and do whatever you don't like, and then from there you can see what you really like. Yeah.
I sort of get it. No.
Yeah, so that is one thing. But don't do drugs, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
Okay.
So when you say don't listen to the heart, do you mean, for instance, for example, if I just watched G.I. Joe, and that night I want to become a soldier.
Okay.
And are you telling me not to follow those sort of emotions?
Is that the heart or is that the emotion?
The heart and the emotions. I think it's almost the same thing. Do you think it as well? I mean, in this instance, okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Are you telling me to not follow those sort of things, or something that has been irritating me or holding me back?
Okay, anything that's holding you back, just stop holding the back and just like try to move on with that.
Okay. And
now I'm curious what's holding you back.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig into you now.
Okay. And just try to, how do I say this? And I have it over here.
Yeah,
but
I'm giving you a very difficult interview.
Okay, so I have a story of my own.
Yes.
Like you told me to do what I don't like, and I don't like to exercise.
Okay.
And you can see that from my beautiful body. But you see, when 5 years ago, I was around 120 kgs. I lost 30 kgs in 5 years easily. I took my time, but then I remember people telling me to do whatever I like, and then I believed that. But then later on, I started exercising. I basically got into martial arts. I do Muay Thai, MMA. I do a lot of things. I'm not perfect at them. I'm just beginning. I'm an amateur. But then, as far as I have realized, it's like you said. You always have to do the things that you don't like, because what you lack is what you need.
I believe everything there is a breaking point. It's just like when you are about to run, like when you are running a marathon, and then there's a first half of the, I don't know, a few kilometers, you feel so tortured, and that's the part where your heart is telling you like, this is not for you, you can't do it. Okay, yeah, but as soon as you can break that point, and you start to feel, oh, I feel alright about it. And that's the point, I think, is the part where you can decide whether you want to go on or not. But as soon as, if you haven't reached that point and then you abandon it, then I think you might miss something really big in life.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that is what I'm talking about, like to reach that.
Okay.
That torture point.
Explore your own potential.
Yes.
Okay.
Like just to choose to. I mean, the gestures. My gosh, it's so inappropriate. But well, yeah, just penetrates. I mean, like poke it.
Okay, move forward.
Yeah, move forward. Yeah, move forward. Gosh.
No worries. Is it better to be smart or to be wise?
I prefer to be wise. Okay, because I feel smart is kind of bookish. Like I can learn this from a book, and I can apply it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but to be wise, you need your whole senses. Like you need your experience. You need to like this, like get in touch with people.
Mm-hmm.
But smart, in my own personal opinion, is kind of like you just stick with the book and yeah, you just yeah. But then with wise, that's something I really want to achieve. Yeah. I don't understand why you're interviewing me. I'm not wise. But yeah, I will be. I mean, so, wise. Yeah.
No, you are wise. You are wise. People can understand that you are wise. Alright, is there anything you would like to ask me?
Yes.
That brought a smile to her face. Oh, yes.
I have a list of stuff I want to ask you. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I really like to explore, like you like to explore potential people. I see people's potential. I know that's my gift. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just want to know that what excites you in life. It's not what you really want, but like what excites you in life. What makes you want to like, oh my gosh, life is worth it. What excites you?
That's a question that I had asked myself for 2 years.
Okay.
And I think I have the answer to it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not rushing it. I think I have the answer to it. But I'll tell you what I've thought of. Okay.
Am I causing fear?
No. No. My answer actually is fear.
Okay.
It's not, oh, I'm going to die, I need to run away sort of fear, but it's somewhat relative. It's, to put it simply, it's the fight or flight response.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you see, when I started exercising, I started with karate, I moved on to different martial arts, and then but at the end of the day, fighting is fighting. No matter which art you come from, whatever you do, if you know how to throw a punch, you know how to throw a punch. You can knock a person down.
Mm-hmm.
So after a certain point, like you said, that peak,
Climax.
climax.
Using all these weird terms now. I'm changing the nature of your interview. Okay, yeah.
Peak. Okay,
Yes.
after the peak.
Mm-hmm.
Once you realize your own potential, you can see the world in your grasp.
Mm-hmm.
It might sound cheesy and like a line from the story, but then I truly believe I can be someone big.
I believe so too.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Uh-huh. A big, like, what is your vision about yourself?
Me?
Yes. Like, if you can ignore all the public judgments and all that, and you could like just announce it, what do you think you could become in this life, and you can close your eyes and die very happily. It's like, oh my gosh.
Okay. I don't exactly have the words to explain it because nobody has ever been that guy, or has been that guy but has never been that famous. I actually want to be a world champion.
Mm-hmm.
I want to meet strong people, strong and good people.
Yeah.
I want to know what it means to be strong. And is kindness a way of the strong or of the weak? It's like coming back to the topic, I was talking about the flight and fight response.
Yeah.
So you see, whenever you spar, if it's an easier opponent, you don't actually feel that excited. If it's someone of your level, you're okay with it. You can get through it. You might get hit. It's just like, let's say, maths, or maybe let's just take another sport, cricket.
Yeah.
All right. Or do you want me to change the sport?
And cricket is fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
So-
really know the rules, but anyway.
Okay, so if two teams are of the same level, it will be interesting to watch, but then the players, they might not have as much fun as they would have fighting, playing with a stronger team as a whole. For me, I've always fought with stronger people, and whenever I fight with weaker, I don't like to use the term weak, but then whenever I fight with someone weak, I tend to be kinder, and that just doesn't bring any fun in my life. And then that has transcended to other parts of my life. For example, in photography, videography, if there is someone who is not as skilled as I am, I just don't want to be sitting there with that guy. I want to meet the next skilled guy, much more skilled than me, because I want to learn. And meeting stronger people, fighting with stronger people, it just brings a fight or flight response. Because if I just imagine, if they get angry, what am I going to do? If they come for the kill, what am I going to do? So that brings the fear in me.
Yeah.
And then that's, in a way, that in a way excites me. So I know it's complicated, but it took me 2 years to find out. So.
Yeah. Well, do you think arrogant people have that meanie feeling like that?
Arrogant people do have that meanie feeling, but then most of the time, what I have seen who show that they are arrogant, but like you said, it's just lack of communication.
Yeah.
They just need someone to talk to.
I think so. I think deep down, some of them are very, very lonely.
Yeah, they're lonely.
Yeah, they're trying to post image that they are this high, but actually they really want to communicate people at the ground level.
Yeah. They show that they have the guns to kill everyone, but then they just need a hug.
Yes. So next time, give them a hug. Yeah. And don't let go until they call the police.
Okay.
Yeah, that will be one thing you could do to conquer the fear of hugging. Yeah.
Anything else you would like to ask me? Let me ask you something.
Yes.
How was your experience in Nepal?
It was a life-changing experience.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
are you seeing this just for the camera or?
No. It was for real.
Okay.
Yeah. It was life-changing because at that time I was staying in an ashram. Ashram.
Okay, ashram.
So my friend was a Tibetan.
Okay.
And then I got a chance to stay with some French doctors. They came for, to volunteer.
Okay.
And then I moved on to Lincoln School. I think you know Lincoln School.
I know.
In which all the students and the teachers, I think they are very international in a way. They embrace the ethnicity, the students. Sometimes they have small groups, but not in that school. It's like so well merged. And that kind of changed my idea about life. And many of them end up in the NGOs. They're doing something related to environments. Many of them go back to Nepal. So it's a very special place that I hold deep in my heart, that I wish one day I can go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like momos?
The moves?
Momos.
Momos?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Should we go eat one day?
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah.
There are good places around here as well.
Oh, momo is my daily lunch actually. Like I just like so crazy about the momos.
Oh, in Nepal, right?
Momos, yeah. Every day is momos, momos. Yeah.
That's some healthy diet right there. But no worries.
Yeah.
Shall we end it over here?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Claudia, and thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a long time since I posted. I'm finding new friends to interview, but then they just don't. It becomes difficult for me to find people. Anyways, thank you, Claudia.
I have people, so it's okay. I can be your, I get commission, okay?
Okay. Momos.
Momos, yeah.
So, more videos coming up soon. Do watch. Do share this one. Do visit Claudia's page. It's called Pigigi, right?
Yes.
I'm going to link it down in the description. Do you have Insta?
I have Instagram and I have Facebook fan page.
Okay, so I'm going to link it all down in the description. You can look at the handles over here. And that's it for this video. And I'll see you soon in the next one. Thanks, Claudia.
Thank you.
Cool.